No ports? No problem. The latest Apple rumors point to the company killing the Lightning port on the 2021 iPhone so it's fully wireless. Let's break down all the Apple rumors and news you need to know. First, Apple removed the headphone jack on the iPhone 7. Remember this quote from Phil Schiller back in 2016?
Our smartphones are packed with technologies and we all want more. And it's all fighting for space within that same enclosure.
Now it looks like Lightning is about to suffer the same fate because the 2021 iPhone may have no ports at all. We first heard rumblings about this happening back in June 2018, but last week, Ming-Chi Kuo gave us a clearer indication that Apple's getting ready to say goodbye for real. So in 2021, we should expect the highest-end iPhone to kill the Lightning port completely and be a totally wireless experience. Now, this will also help differentiate the top model from all the other phones in the iPhone lineup, and as Kuo predicts, help the average selling price. So that means living wire-free is definitely going to come at a premium. And it also comes hot on the heels of another report that says Apple's going to be changing up the release schedule of phones. So instead of releasing all new iPhones in September each year, there may be some in the first half of 2021 and others in the second half, presumably the more premium and portless versions. Needless to say, all these predictions pretty much quash rumors that Apple will introduce USB-C on the iPhone. Other rumors also point to Apple bundling AirPods with the new iPhones, which makes total sense if we get a portless phone. And maybe throw in a wireless charging pad? I don't know, after all that AirPower drama, I am not holding my breath, but I'll take any and all goodies I can get. Now, killing all the ports might take courage, but we've seen some other companies show off this radical step, such as the Vivo Apex concept phone from earlier in 2019. If you think about it, Apple's been getting us used to life without Lightning for a while now. First, the iPhone came with wireless charging, then the AirPods followed suit, and this year we finally got the USB-C charger with the iPhone 11 Pro. Yes, there's still Lightning on the other end, but it does show that Apple knows there's life beyond proprietary chargers. And don't forget, the MacBook Pro has already moved to USB-C. Now you're probably thinking, wireless charging with the Qi standard is so slow. And yeah, right now it is because it's limited to 7.5 watts on the iPhone. But we've seen phones on the Android side come with much faster wireless charging support. So technically, the capability is there to double the wattage. In a year and a half from now, there's no doubt that Qi charging will be even faster. The only two roadblocks that I can see Apple having to address by killing Lightning is how your phone will sync with systems like Apple CarPlay. Yes, there are some vehicles like BMW and Audi that support wireless CarPlay, but for most of us, we're not going to be upgrading our cars as often as we change phones. So Apple might also have to sell a wireless adapter too. The other thing, well, that's backing up your phone or restoring if things go haywire. Maybe you don't want to put everything in iCloud. I certainly don't. So not having a Lightning port may make physical backups kind of tricky. But honestly, I can't wait for a portless phone, especially because the Lightning port can be so vulnerable. And in perfect timing, just this week, my work iPhone X is now leading the way in being my first portless phone because the Lightning port doesn't work anymore. It's like it can predict the future or something. Physical ports fail. And the less moving parts, the better when it comes to things like improving water resistance. Plus, it means we can cram more things inside, like bigger batteries. It could be a win-win situation, but only time will tell. Time to recap some of the other big Apple news and rumors this week. The Mac Pro is finally on sale, and everyone's been really keen to tell you how much it costs if you really want to max it out. Needless to say, if you're worried about a $50,000 plus machine with wheels that cost $400 US, it's probably not for you. Apple will officially be at the Consumer Electronics Show, or CES, in Las Vegas in January, the first time since 1992. But don't expect new products, as the company's Senior Director of Privacy will be just speaking on a privacy roundtable at the show. iOS 13.3 updates to iPadOS, watchOS, and tvOS are out. Expect security updates and including a fix for that AirDrop bug, plus a new communications category for screen time. And some extra nuggets in iOS 13.3 that have just been discovered. We might be getting a Powerbeats 4 coming fairly soon, equipped with potentially an H1 chip and a Hey voice assistant functionality. Just said that so I didn't trigger your Siri. Time to get to the good stuff, your comments. On last week's show, I asked you what you wanted to see in the iPhone 12 in 2020, with rumors pointing to us getting not 3, but 4 new models. Titus says OLED 5.4 iPhone 10 design with iPhone 10R like battery life, and I'm there. Sean had this thought. I really hope they improve the sharpness and add night mode for the ultra wide angle lens. Also, I hope they add the time of flight camera to have a better map of depth of field and create DSLR looking portrait mode. I'm all for it. Alex wants, I'm hoping for 128GB as the base storage, a stylus, reverse charging and fast charging on all models, and include a charging pad in the box. Probably won't be AirPower. And finally, from Blitzwing, I'm not interested. No worries, I guess thanks for watching. That's it for this week. I'll be back in 2 weeks with what to expect from Apple in 2020. And stay tuned because Vanessa will be back on your screens later in the new year for more Apple Core.